couple of sons, a couple of guns, a couple of that bust up the party and fuck up the fun.
What's up, YouTube? It's 93 till now. Lately, life has been crazy. So far, there's been a global pandemic. The world is practicing social distancing, and believe it or not, it sucked. I decided to come up with a video with you today that I did a month back. I went on Instagram Live with Sherrod the Barber. You can find him right here. Follow him on Instagram, and he's from Atlanta where his barbershop is. It's called Superb Grooming. It's dope. His background, basically the guy used to play for the NFL and retired, and now he's a barber. So I just did like a little interview just to see what he did to reach his level of clientele that he has. On top of that, he's dropping some solid gems about some things that's pretty amazing. I hope anybody who's watching this while we're all quarantined here, you can pick up something from this. Very informational. He recently cut at the Super Bowl and got to hook up a lot of cool players. So go ahead, watch the full video, and comment down below of some things that click the like button and subscribe. 93 till now, coming at you with a quarantine video of the day.
Boss man had to go get a pen and pad.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready, man. All right, so for you, like,
hey, bro, what's your IG? Is it 93TILLNAU?
Uh-huh.
Bet.
Wait, what happened?
No. I was just trying to
Oh
pin
yeah.
Bet.
Yeah, man. So how you say it? It's Sherrod, right?
Sherrod.
Sherrod, okay.
How you say your name?
Sure
Malachi?
Yeah.
Malachi, that's it? Oh, that's what's up.
There you go. Hey, man, you did a
you
lot
Samoan?
better than the teachers in school, bro.
You Samoan?
Tongan.
Tongue? You got to tell me the difference. What's the difference?
Man, to be honest, man, we all look the same, bro.
Y'all do. That's why.
To be honest,
that's
I
what's
can't
up.
even tell you, bro. I be mixing it up, man. We all brown. We all got big noses, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we something.
Y'all got a strong culture, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of boys I play with in, like, football, like, you know what I'm saying? It be like our love, so that's why I thought it was Samoan. You got a Samoan present, but you said it's Tao?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tao. Got you.
Bro. So it
Tongue.
Yeah.
Got you.
So did you play with a lot of them back home? Or back in the NFL?
Yeah. I played with a few guys in the NFL. Yeah.
Man, you know what's crazy is I felt like back in like 2001, you had to make up your own names. Like for me, I would always come up with my own name. I'd be coming with all types of stuff. And now you just play Madden Day all over the place.
Straight up, all over. And wrecking shop. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down.
Real talk, man. I'm surprised. Before they were all just linemen. Now you got quarterbacks all of a sudden.
Hey, linebackers, D-linemen. Y'all boys on the move.
I know. It's about time, man. But I wanted to ask you this, man. So, like, I think the biggest question I had, I'm going to just put it out there. Like, how the heck did you gain the connections to, like, cut at the Super Bowl?
Man, honestly, just networking and building a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played in the NFL, so my biggest thing was for me to find my lane and find my niche was based off of, like, what I was a part of. You know what I'm saying? So starting out, like, basically they're football players. Not saying I'm just going to put myself in a box, but, you know what I'm saying, that been my world. I've been playing football all my life. I played in the NFL 6 years, and it really just taking advantage of it. So if I can, in that community, dudes rocking with me, dudes pulling up on me, I mean, at the end of the day, like, that's my portfolio. You know what I'm saying? Right. What I'm putting on social media, you know what I'm saying, that's my folio. That's my resume. So when I go to these companies, you know what I'm saying, low key, I'm like, my strength is in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes are rocking with me. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
All you got to say is look at the gram, man. You ain't got to talk to me. Look at the gram.
But you know, like, it just building a relationship. Now you deal with some businesses they like followers. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're gonna be like, what's your following like? Like, some people haven't messed with me just because, like, I'm not, my following numbers are not high. But you know what I'm saying? Some other people might rock with me off the strength of like, you know what I'm saying? Like just cause they was like, okay, he got connections, he can relate to the guys. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give him an opportunity to see what he can do.
Okay.
But I mean, with coming with the Super Bowl stuff, man, there's really just building relationships and networking. And so outside of cutting hair, it's getting out here, shaking hands and letting people like get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Let them know where you from, your culture, you know what I'm saying? Like all that is a part of you. So, you know what I'm saying? Use that.
So I was thinking like, so I don't plan on staying out here in Utah for that long. Like, if anything, I feel like this is a good building ground for me.
Facts.
And I think like there's just so much exposure that it could get to the point where like in a year and a half, I can see myself moving to Vegas and then building that exposure even more. So, I guess like if it was in my situation where I don't know any NFL players, but I don't know any like you know that I don't have that clientele yet. What would you say like for me to get from here to there? What would it take for me to get there?
At the end of the day, man, take the places out of it. It don't matter if you in Utah. It don't matter if you in Vegas. It don't matter if you in Atlanta. Shit, at the end of the day, your work speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go so hard the way your name travel. You know what I'm saying? Like football players ain't gon' like that ain't my main niche. Like that has my personal branding. But the people in Atlanta, the local people, the hardworking people around here, that's who keep the business going. That's who, you know what I'm saying, rock with you. So, like, I don't call myself like a celebrity barber or anything like that. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, all my clients are like celebrity. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to get athletes, my thing is, shit, get you one guy, cut the hell out of him. You know what I'm saying? And when he walking around, the boys are like, man, who cut you up? You know what I'm saying? And that's how it spreads. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, like a barber is a personal preference. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be able to cut every NBA. You ain't going to be able to cut every NFL. You ain't going to be able to cut every rapper. You know what I'm saying? And then, hey, they demanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at Diddy. When somebody be cutting Diddy, they be trying to line up Diddy mustache. Diddy don't even stop talking. Like, he talk 100 miles per hour, and you gotta try not to cut his mustache off. Like, and you gotta cut it in 5 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd Mayweather pay his barber $10,000 a month. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't see a bump. You don't see a scratch on that bald head. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you're saying basically start local, treat everybody like a celebrity, and make sure at the end of the day, like, your work will speak for itself. Like, it'll carry itself.
That's it. Man, look, would you rather cut 10 celebrities, or would you rather cut 250 people in the city that's rocking with you?
Yeah, that's true.
Will you want to cut a celebrity that comes once every 4 months, or do you want the person that's coming every week?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, the celebrity don't set your number. What the people willing to pay, that's your number. You know what I'm saying? Like you can set your market, you can set your price, and the people gonna rock with you. But if they rocking with you, they rocking with you because of you. Right. So if any celebrity come in town and they want to get chopped by you, they want your experience.
Oh yeah, it's just a cream on the. It's just a cherry on top. It's not like that's all I do is just cut these celebrities. Nobody but the celebrities.
No, like shoot, that's a bonus. That's a bonus when, you know what I'm saying, like Clippers get to take you places or you get to travel. You know what I'm saying? Because what I learned was I sat back once again. They're just my interpretation. I sat back and I seen people come for 30 years behind a chair and they get burnt out and they want to do something different. So what I decided to do was try to cut behind the chair, but also allow my Clippers to take me places. So when you seeing me do Super Bowl or Ricky Premier, that helped me get refreshed. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because it can get so boring being at the same place over and over. The same haircut over and over.
And then you start thinking about this. Okay, you might say, you booked up, right? Yeah. Let's just say if you booked up Monday through Saturday, right? With all the same clients. but you feel like you need new clients. Why? It's the same money.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But then you
Right.
feel like, oh man, you want to do something different. You want to keep that spark. You know what I'm
But sometimes
saying?
the money doesn't keep you. Start local, treat everybody like a celebrity, and make sure at the end of the day, like, your work will speak for itself. Like,
Man,
it'll carry itself.
That's it.
Even trying.
Man, look, would you rather cut 10 celebrities, or would you rather cut 250 people in the city that's rocking with you?
Yeah, that's true.
Will you want to cut a celebrity that comes once every 4 months, or do you want the person that's coming every week?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, the celebrity don't set your number. What the people willing to pay, that's your number. You know what I'm saying? Like you can set your market, you can set your price, and the people gonna rock with you. But if they rocking with you because of you. Right. So if any celebrity come in town and they want to get chopped by you, they want your experience.
Oh yeah, it's just a cream on the. It's just a cherry on top. It's not like that's all I do is just cut these celebrities. No, but the celebrities.
No, like shoot, that's a bonus. That's a bonus when, you know what I'm saying, like Clippers get to take you places or you get to travel. You know what I'm saying? Because what I learned was I sat back, once again, they're just my interpretation. I sat back and I seen people come for 30 years behind a chair and they get burnt out and they want to do something different. So what I decided to do was try to cut behind the chair, but also allow my Clippers to take me places. So when you seeing me do Super Bowl or Ricky Premier, that helped me get refreshed. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because it can get so boring being at the same place over and over. The same haircut over and over.
And then you start thinking about this. Okay, you might say, you booked up, right? Yeah. Let's just say if you booked up Monday through Saturday, right, with all the same clients, but you feel like you need new clients. Why? It's the same money.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But then you feel like, oh man, you want to do something different. You want to keep that spark. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes the money doesn't keep you like loving the passion as much.
No, not at all.
Different.
Not at all.
Okay. So man, okay, that totally took like a whole different turn I didn't even expect, to be honest.
Hey, look, I'm just letting you know.
Now it's like, all right, now I gotta run the game local, and then everything is kind of like.
Just think about this. Like it's funny though, because I realized like in some situations, people been cutting all their life. You know what I'm saying? And they want to just cut one athlete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like that don't define them. Cutting an athlete don't define you. Cutting a rapper don't define you. Cutting an actor or an actress, that don't define you. What define you is, you know what I'm saying, what you personally think it is. You know what I'm saying? But if the people rocking with you, those little kids, they come see you every week. You know what I'm saying? Those uncles, those granddaddies. That's the love. Right. That's the love. You know what I'm saying? Don't overlook them. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody coming in and want to tip you an extra 20. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like those the ones. Those the ones. But like with football though, it do feel like a family thing. That's the thing that I want to create. I did want to create something where dudes would come in, because I knew when I walked away from the game, they said we missed the locker room. You know what I'm saying? So when dudes come in, it don't matter if you play high school ball, middle school ball, any level, you know, we can talk that sports talk, and everybody know what it feel like to run gases. Everybody know what it feel like, you know what I'm saying, to be dead tired, or you getting beat, or you having to overcome adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the environment that I want to create. So, you know what I'm saying? That was about
superb grooming.
Yes, sir. Hey, but I gotta credit my wife for that, because when I first was thinking of names, I almost came out with Superb Fades. You know what I'm saying? And
the grooming, bro, that sounds like some top gentleman. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's, and I'm thinking franchise. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know. So when you put that grooming on there, like when people just see the name on Google, you know what I'm saying? Like we had people came in and said, man, I can't check out your barbershop just because y'all had the name spelled right. Like it was just like. It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy.
Hey, I believe it, bro. I believe it, man. I think it's a dope name, man. Superb grooming. It just sounds professional, man. To be honest.
And to go into that, you know what I'm saying? The way you brand yourself, you create the environment you want. You know what I'm saying? You put out what you want. The energy that you put out, you're gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? So sure, I show my kids, you know what I'm saying? They make mothers and families feel comfortable bringing their kids in. You know what I'm saying? You should, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you show, you know, whatever you give them, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna probably.
Another one of my questions is, all right, so you said, so now I'm getting like the locals or over the celebrities. So like when you were first building your business or coming up on your social media is good, but like what other ways did you do to like reach out like to the community to make like so everyone could start coming to get cut?
Well, the first thing I did was I just went to a barbershop, and when I started working there, I just tried to see could I grow clientele. So, you know, those people didn't know me. They didn't know I play ball. They didn't know none of that. So what ends up happening was people get drawn to you off your setup. They get drawn to you off the way you dress. They get drawn to you off the vibes. You know what I'm saying? It was people in there that was getting cut by other people's, but they were seeing how your interaction with your clients. You know what I'm saying? They were seeing how you was treating people. You know what I'm saying? How you was focused on your work and about your business. And then that allowed me to like really grow. And then once I started growing in the area, so that's why I kind of like opened up a barbershop in the area too. You know what I'm saying? Because I know
we're familiar with everybody at that
you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to come to that area to see could I grow. So if it was somewhere like you're saying, Utah or something like Vegas, if I was you, before I just moved to Vegas, I'll take a trip there, you know what I'm saying, like a few times throughout the month, like a couple of times a month, and just whatever shop that you're thinking about working in, I'll go set up in there so people can get familiar with me. You can campaign, boom, 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 before I make a permanent move. So I throw myself, if I were you, I'd throw myself an alley before I just, you know what I'm saying, just go in there.
Hella dry, and
you know, yeah. At least I got 5 to 10 people to come to see me for the week, and then they're spreading. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do something like that. I mean, you got profiles like LinkedIn. You know what I'm saying? LinkedIn.
Yeah, you said that. I was like, what the heck? How you use LinkedIn,
like,
bro?
So LinkedIn.
Like computer mechanics or something?
But you know what though? Like with LinkedIn, like you get a lot more business people. You know what I'm saying? And it's not saying they need barbers and stuff too. But what I'll do is my campaign on Instagram is for the younger crowd or a different crowd. So how I campaign on there will be a lot different than like LinkedIn. Like I won't probably put no rap lyrics on LinkedIn. Like you know what I'm saying? I just keep that shit clean. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta switch the vibe up.
So funny, bro. It's like I was wondering, like, how the hell can you like? Because right now my content, like I always be putting like some rap lyrics with some rap music, and then just throwing out the haircut. But then I'd be like attracting all like the high school kids. I'm like, damn, like how do I get there?
Yeah, but I'm saying so it's a different vibe. See, like I'm in that older crowd, so I ain't really doing TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So but you know, I ain't got there yet. Like I just can't. I don't even know how to start. But I know TikTok gonna bring a different crowd though. You know what I'm saying? So it's. I ain't got into it. I need to. Like, I can't dance. You know what I'm saying? I can't. So I'm like, damn, what I'm going to do? But, you know, like, all these different platforms are different. So Facebook, my mom on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole time, I'm from a small town, so that's like our newspaper. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I know a lot of people. So, you know, I try to keep it clean. You know, you ain't going to catch much profanity, like, you know, I try to keep it clean and stuff like that, because you got a wide range and, you know, different stuff like that. So
I like and
then stuff like that, you know, it helps people for the environment that they coming into. If you smoking weed all in your videos and cutting hair, then your client gonna come there expecting they can smoke weed, and you know, and people that don't smoke weed ain't gonna come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you're the person who sets the whole environment for the whole shop. Like, just depending on what you do.
Man, at the end of the day, like, well, yeah, it's superb grooming, but at the end of the day, the vibe that you want, like social media, you are your, like, PR. You control the narrative of your story. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to hire nobody to do that. So whatever you want to be on, that's what people gonna respect you on. If you saying that you a Crip or a Blood, you know what I'm saying? That's how people gonna press you. You know what I'm saying? When they get a haircut, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that's what I see, and it ain't no. I don't think it's a right or wrong way. It just whatever. Right. It just whatever you want to be on. You know what I'm saying? So whatever energy you trying to be about. Hey, appreciate you, boss man. You like your experience? Okay, dope. But you know what I'm saying? But it's whatever you want to be on. So I mean, like for me, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I feel like I'm a good guy, so that energy I put out, you know what I'm saying?
So you attract good people,
I ain't faking.
Man.
I ain't faking out here, man. You know, it's easy for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Did you have to collab with any businesses at all?
Have I collabed with any businesses?
Yeah, like restaurants or like any businesses local like that you were like, all right, hey, we have flyers like.
Well, I did something with a business when I did my grand opening. You know what I'm saying? I did my grand opening, and they liked that the clientele and the people that I was dealing with. So what they wanted to do was they wanted to basically like put information into the gift bag. You know what I'm saying? So they probably write a check. You know what I'm saying? To sponsor partial event. It's no different than when people do foundations and stuff like that, and they could write a check to help out with the book bags or something for the school. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be, it's a lot of different ranges of, you know what I'm saying, like little stuff like that, which in those situations is good to have a foundation because some people be wanting to tax write off. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah. So, you know, some of that stuff, with businesses and stuff, like, you know, they'll give funds to support what you got going on and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end up doing a barber battle, you know what I'm saying, at the barbershop. So what ends up happening is, like, you know, I know a couple of people that one company might have a liquor license. I mean, not a liquor license, but they might have got a liquor that they got, you know what I'm saying? So they might be like, well, shoot, we want to get our brand out there. So, you know what I'm saying, we might try to sponsor your event with the alcohol and something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different ways to work with companies, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you just want to make it, you know, mutual beneficial. You know what I'm saying? So,
and man, dude. So I guess the biggest lesson that I've learned today is trust your haircut. Make sure that every client experience is getting the best treatment, and the word will go around eventually to where you're just booked out.
Man, that's word of mouth is the oldest marketing tactic, but it's still like it's so classic. You know what I'm saying? Like we get people off Instagram, we get people off Facebook, we get people off social media. But when somebody say, yeah, man, my homeboy told me that you cut his hair, I asked them, you know what I'm saying, man, my boy been telling me for the longest I got to pull up on you, or people at work, or, you know what I'm saying, they see the lady kid hair across the street, you know what I'm saying, and they like, oh, man, where your son go? Because I've been trying to find somebody that, you know what I'm saying, like, that's just,
it's as simple as that.
It seems like that's just to me, like, that's just the fundamental of barbering, you know what I'm saying? And then outside of that, man, you know, you never know who. So you could cut somebody I could cut somebody right now that's work on a Tyler Perry set, but that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you end up cutting a camera person, you know what I'm saying, that's what's call it, you know what I'm saying, an actor or somebody like, man, who cut your hair? Boom, boom, boom. This thing, you know, that's how you end up cutting on a Tyler Perry set. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I feel it, man. I feel like that's one of my end goals, but I like how you said, like, that shouldn't be just your work. Like, that should just be like a cherry on top type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, that's just added to the
that's your bonus. Like, that's your bonus.
Exactly. That's a bonus.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't what you're all about, but it just shows, hey, you can do that type of work.
It's fact.
So then I decided to go to school, and ever since I've been in school, bro, I haven't learned anything, man. Like,
so me, I don't think school teach you nothing.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you also, I think when you're doing apprentice in the barbershop, everybody trying to get money, so ain't nobody trying to teach you nothing.
Okay.
What helped me in school was when I was in school, like I just started peeking out dudes like what they do good. See, some people were just starting to cut, and some people already been cut. So with one dude, he was cold with the razor. So I used to watch him with the razor. I'd be over his shoulder like, hey man, why you using shaving gel? Why you shaving dry? Like, you know, just picking his brain. And somebody else might be good with hair color, or, you know, somebody else might be good at fading. That's how I really learned. The school didn't really teach me nothing. For real, for real. You just taking a test, learning what's in the book. But I really learned in barber school from my peers. So if you are not getting that from your barber school, then you really just there to get your license, and you got to go that extra mile to seek that other information that you want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I peep from that.
Do you go to like a lot of barber expos or anything?
I don't, but you know what I'm saying? I think it's built for networking. If you ain't trying to like go network and build relationships with different barbers in different cities, et cetera, like that, then I know, or if you're not selling, if you're selling a product or it was some stuff like that, like some business stuff, like I think that what is major for it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
I have to open up and this is my own interpretation. You know what I'm saying? Like this just what I got. Yeah, this just what I got from it. So, you know, like you're not gonna go to a barber expo and get clientele. That's what I think, because everybody there are barbers. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you end up being in there and you gravitate to people who are like-minded like you. Either they where you're trying to get to, or once again, you can find your tribe in different cities where y'all can network because y'all all on the same thing and y'all trying to get there together. Because ain't no hate. I realize, like, people in the same city with hate. Yeah. But people out of state, like, you better be ready to fight again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to find their youth. If I'm in a barbershop and I'm like, okay, we all in here. Like, in the shop I'm in, man, we know we a team, man. You know what I'm saying? But everybody should feel like they the best. If I'm looking around and they out serving me, they client getting hot towels. I gotta up my game. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, I'm looking at they fade. I'm like, damn, they fade looking better than mine. But I'm like, shit, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You gotta keep that energy and that vibe. Like, it gotta come from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And you seen that none of that didn't have nothing to do with who was in the chair. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have nothing to do with my homies that play in the league. It didn't have nothing to do with none of that. It just should. It's my work ethic. It's my grind. It's my craft. I take pride in it.
Iron sharpens iron.
Straight up. And I'm trying to dish out that heat. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If it ain't that heat, I don't want it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So.
No, I mess with it, bro. Damn. All right, bro. At this point, I feel like I just got all this information bottled up, and now it's just time to apply some pressure now.
Man, look, you already applying pressure. Just keep with it. All right. I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me that's real popular out here in the social media world, YouTube. They doing you know, a lot of like commentating stuff, interviewing guys and stuff like that. Man, it's about staying consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like with the work, with the videos, with the pictures, you know what I'm saying? It's just staying consistent. And you know what I'm saying? Shit, it might get to a point you can't do it on your own. You got to put your team together and stuff like that. Right. And that's just stuff to think about along the way. But as long as you know what I'm saying, just staying consistent and, you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing, shit, that's all we can do, and watch everything take off.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, don't stress yourself out. Fall in love with the process. And shit, let's get it, bro. I'm with you.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much, dude.
I appreciate
this, man. I'm telling you, man. This is exactly what I needed, man. I needed a Jedi figure to.
Hey, man, we trying to get together because as much as you feel energized and motivated, that's the same for me. Because you know, I be having to step outside my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, get comfortable being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, you know, I'm in the same boat. This is my first time doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and, you know,
hey,
same here.
It taught me a lot, man. And if anybody was like watching this, I'm pretty sure they learned something too, man.
And I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't no pro. I don't know it all. The things that I'm telling you is just like the way I see things, and you know what I'm saying, like the way I feel, and at the end of the day, shit, I'm with you, bro. I'm just trying to grow and just take off. For real,
bro. I appreciate it, man. Hey, one of these days, I think sometime this year, once I graduate, bro, I'll have to shoot through the Superb Grooming, man.
Man, for sure, man. You gotta drop some of that knowledge on me, man. You out there doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happens when you stay on Vine too much, bro. You just become
Hey, but you know what though, man? Look, hey, it's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's that thing that makes everybody unique. That's your niche. You know what I'm saying? Keep your niche, keep your name. They say like on the bell curve, most people come up and they drop off. So you gotta always continue when you get to the top of the bell curve. You know what I'm saying? Just keep reinventing yourself. Do something different. You know what I'm saying? One moment might be photos, and that moment might be videos. And you might start doing different kind of stuff. Like you just never know, man. So let's just keep it coming. You got my contact. You know what I'm saying? We gonna stay in touch and shit. If I got a question, I'm gonna ask you because I gotta get my TikTok on. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
I'll send you some YouTube tutorials, huh?
Yeah, hey man, get me right, man. You gotta help the old folks out, man. Help the old people out, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. I'll stay in touch though for sure.
All right, bro. Appreciate it. Bet.
All right, man. Later.
Yep.